Hi everyone, here's a roundup of the top news around the globe. Pfizer and BioNTech's COVID vaccine prevents 90% of infections in study. Travelers are buying or faking negative COVID-19 tests to get around entry requirements. 165 Google critics call for swift EU antitrust action. My name is Angeline, and this is the Daily Watch. The dynamic drug company duo of Pfizer and BioNTech announced that early results from their late-stage clinical trial suggest that the vaccine was robustly effective in preventing COVID-19. The vaccine was found to be more than 90% effective in preventing the disease among trial volunteers who had no evidence of prior coronavirus infection. If the results hold up, that level of protection would put it on par with highly effective childhood vaccines for diseases such as measles. No serious safety concerns have been observed. Pfizer plans to ask the Food and Drug Administration for emergency authorization of the two-dose vaccine later this month, after it has collected the recommended 2 months of safety data. By the end of the year, it will have manufactured enough doses to immunize 15 million to 20 million people. Independent scientists have cautioned against hyping early results before long-term safety and efficacy data has been collected, and no one knows how long the vaccine's protection might last. Still, the development makes Pfizer the first company to announce positive results from a late-stage vaccine trial, vaulting it to the front of a frenzied global race that began in January and has unfolded at record-breaking speed. 11 vaccines are in late-stage trials, including 4 in the United States. Pfizer's progress could bode well for Moderna's vaccine, which uses similar technology. A Moderna spokesman said that it expected interim findings from its study this month. In more COVID-19 news, there's been a growing trend in travelers buying fake COVID-19 test results on the black market, with COVID-19 tests becoming a common entry requirement for countries. Last week, French police arrested 7 people for selling falsified negative test results at Paris Charles de Gaulle International Airport, which is Europe's largest. Prosecutors said the suspects were charging between $180 to $360 for fake certificates. Last month, 4 tourists were arrested in Brazil for allegedly falsifying COVID-19 tests in an attempt to reach Fernando de Noronha's top-rated Sancho Bay beach. Some travelers in the UK were reportedly paying £150 for a forged COVID result. Some travelers admitted they were able to board their flights after doctoring someone else's test and changing it to their name before printing it out and showing it to staff at UK airports. Scams like these may have less of a chance of succeeding in destinations that require all test results to be delivered electronically instead of accepting printed forms. In tech news, a group of 165 companies and industry bodies have called on EU antitrust enforcers to take a tougher line against Google, saying the US tech giant unfairly favors its own services on its web searches. The group, comprised of 135 companies that offer online services, plus 30 industry associations, including long-standing Google critics Yelp, Expedia, Trivago, Kelku, Stepstone, and Foundem, sent a joint letter to EU antitrust chief Margrethe Vestager, saying Google was giving its own services, such as those for accommodation, travel, and jobs, preferential placement in its search results, and urging swift action to stop the practice. The group said the Digital Markets Act, new EU tech rules in the pipeline that would prevent dominant online platforms from favoring their own services would take too long to come into effect, and urged Vestager to act swiftly to ensure Google gave its rivals equal treatment in search results. Vestager has levied fines totaling $9.7 billion against Google in the past 3 years for abusing its market power to favor its shopping comparison service, its Android mobile operating system, and its advertising business. Google, a unit of Alphabet, has refuted assertions that it unfairly favors its own services. That's it for today. If you liked today's video or learned anything new, press the like button. Subscribe and ring the bell to get the latest news from the Daily Watch. See you next time.